good, man? Y'all know I appreciate y'all for tapping into the new channel, man. Off-Rip TV, all the old subs, the new subs, man. You know, for coming over to this channel. I appreciate that, man. That's love on everything it is. So look, I did see this video, and this was one that I was about to make a reaction video to, but I just didn't. And then I got to thinking about it, man, because I start hearing stuff. So I'm like, man, let me just go ahead and do it. But let's get into this video.
Colorado boy only 14 years old when he shoots and kills a mother after a minor fender bender.
Ma'am, I'm gonna cut your seatbelt, okay? I'm Officer Lipper with the Denver Police Department, okay?
Just hours after shooting her in cold blood, he cries to his own mother at the police station.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Stop. Today's case takes us to Denver, Colorado. We now know the person shooting was then 14-year-old Remy Cordova.
All right, look, I'm gonna pause it a couple times because if I play it too long, they're gonna try to copyright me. So I gotta kind of get in the video. But let me say this. I do know the light-skinned dude right here. Well, kinda, you feel me, a little bit. I know his dad, rest in peace, you feel me? Niggas was hella cool with his dad. A reputable from the east side, man, east side crip. And that's another reason why I kind of didn't want to touch on the video too much. But yeah, as far as the little light-skinned dude though, his son, yeah, I seen him around a couple times when he was younger though. Not when he got older, but like when he was younger. His dad, he brought him around a couple times. I seen him in the set with him, you feel me? A couple times, all that, but like I really didn't know him too much like that. But when I did see him, I knew he was gonna be bad though, you feel me? Like just the stuff he did. He used to steal homies, burners, all that.
Cordova was in the passenger seat of another car that was driven by this guy named Nishan Johnson. Cordova had thought that the car had been tapped by Pamela's in a small fender bender. And according to court docs, he said, quote, "Can I bust on them?" Johnson then replied, "Do what you gotta do, that's on you." According to KUSA, Cordova got out of the car with an AR-15 and fired 15 to 20 shots into Pamela's Range Rover. Witnesses on the scene say at first they didn't even know what was happening.
And that's when I noticed that he lifted up his arm, and his arm was being covered by the top of the car. And I'm in a Ford Edge, so...
So you mean to tell me all this happened because the woman accidentally tapped the back of this car? And this little dude, see, this the thing about these little dudes these days, man, is that they be so ready to do something, right? Like, they be so ready to crash out, and the people who they looking up to, they just let them do it. Because if you hear him, man, he hit the back of the car, and the little dude asked his older homie, like, can I do it to him, basically? And he said, do what you got to do. Man, look, man, we just gonna get into the video.
I say it's a pretty big car. He was about like 5'6", 5'7", and that's when I noticed that he had a gun. I did not physically see the weapon.
Okay.
I seen the light from when you shoot the gun, and you have the light and the sound.
Okay.
So that's what I heard. I heard the toof, toof, toof.
After the shooting, Cordova and Johnson sped off in their car as first responders rushed to the scene.
Ma'am, I'm gonna cut your seatbelt, okay? I'm Officer Lipper with the Denver Police Department, okay?
And look, this is how dangerous these little niggas is. He did this with cars in front, in, and back of him, with people watching him, not caring. And that's what I'm saying, like, the dude who's supposed to be his big homie, he just let him get out and go do it. Both of y'all's life is getting thrown away because he's there too. So you told him, hey, go do it. He go spray her with an AR-15. Man, it wasn't worth it.
This next part is really tough. You can see the rear window of Pamela's Range Rover has been completely shot out. Another angle shows Pamela being loaded into an ambulance. Now, we won't show that part because it is graphic, but here are the moments leading up to it.
Hopefully everybody going north will figure it out.
And let me say this, rest in peace to this woman, man. Because First off, hey, she ain't deserve that. And I can just imagine. AR-15 slugs to the face over nothing?
Copy, 1FM.
We'll get a couple of these. I'm going to take a couple fires.
Do you guys need an extra set of hands for anything?
Yes.
The next day, a Denver police officer spotted a car wanted from a separate incident. There had been this gang shooting at a McDonald's where multiple shots were fired. And at the time, the cop didn't realize this car was also involved in Pamela's shooting. But they did know the people inside needed to be questioned. This led to a small chase, and it's something Nishan Johnson talked about during his police interview.
How dumb can you be? So you mean to tell me you still riding around in the same car that just unalived this woman with an AR-15? That lets you know how big these dudes' brains is these days. But I'm gonna tell you like this. God, man, he don't play. I'm trying to tell you, karma came back fast.
We're driving, and we get to the light. Police was on the side. They get to the side, the back of us. They get behind us. I take a right, they drive. Take a left, they keep following. And then I try to take another right, but the ice was too slippery. So I hit the curb, and that's when they turned the lights on us.
Tell me more about the conversation in the car. Who notices the police either on the side of you or behind you?
See, look, this is where niggas mess up all the time, right here. You in the interrogation room talking, for what? All you gotta do is just lawyer up. After that, they can't say nothing to you. That's how you know, man, that they really be scared, man. They be trying to talk that way up out of some stuff. Where my lawyer? I ain't got nothing else to say. And then he sat there and told him the ice was slippery and you know he about to tell it all.
I mean, we all did, to be honest, because when you're looking at when you at the stop sign, you're gonna look out your window.
Okay.
And then when I looked out the window, I seen the police pull up.
What is the conversation in the car?
Really wasn't no conversation in the car, but they could go.
I'm sorry?
I said it wasn't no conversation in no car, but go.
But go?
Yes.
Why was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Earlier you told me because you didn't have a license.
Yeah, like I don't have no license, but that's what they was telling me. You said what was the conversation?
Okay.
You feel me? You said what conversation did we have while the police was behind us?
And who was telling you to go?
Little bro. He was like, bro, just go. You feel me? I mean, don't have no license.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm not finna pull off.
Dang, homie, I don't know why it's a glare, like in the camera, that's making it look like it's something in my eye right here or something. But it ain't even nothing right there. What that is. But nah, hey, y'all just heard him, man. He just told on little bro. Hey, big bro just told on little bro. That's how crazy it get out here.
Did little bro say he was hot?
Nah.
Did he
Just
say?
like, nigga, go.
Okay.
You know how nowadays this young generation gonna run from the police or do anything from the police now, you feel me? So yeah,
So you
That's
listened to
how it
him.
was.
So you listened to him and you went.
that's how it was, you feel me? Because after they turned on their lights, everybody started panicking.
Tell me how they panicked. How did you know they panicked, Nishan?
Cause you know when the police get behind you sometimes and you know you ain't do nothing, like me, when I know I ain't do nothing wrong, I wasn't really panicking, but what made me really panic was because they was all going like, bro, come on, bro, go. And I don't have a license. I was like, bro, that ain't true, God, I ain't stopping. Fuck it, come on. And I hit the car and everything.
See, that's what people mean by you saying too much. Like, even if you didn't tell them who the shooter or none of that, you still in the room talking to the investigators. I mean, you saying too much. Like, they don't need to know nothing. You talking about the ice was slippery and little bro said go and this and that. Like, cuz, what is you doing all that for? Now, I'm going to tell you like this. If somebody was to read your paperwork, to read that paperwork, and they seen all that, the first thing they going to think, oh, cuz a snitch. And then if you look on the table, man, he got some coffee right there by him, it looked like. He got some little packets or something. I don't know what that is. They didn't probably gave this nigga some breakfast, all that before they started this interview.
You feel me? So it was like everything would happen so quick. And when he was like, go, bro, go, I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't have no license, none of that, come on.
Police eventually tracked Johnson down to a shed where he was hiding, and that's where they found some incriminating evidence.
You know why I'm asking all these questions? Because the shit we were found in, those shell casings match at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me? And you said nobody's in the shed with you, okay? You're in there by yourself. But the same caliber shell casing that's in the shed where you're at is the same caliber at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me if nobody handed you anything?
See, that's how they get you. They ask you all types of questions, right? In all different ways. Sometimes it'd be the same question, but in different ways. And then they hit you with something like that.
Nah, nobody handed me nothing.
Okay, so how did that end up in the shed with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't gonna cut it.
I don't know.
Okay? So what I'm asking you, this is your chance to be honest, okay? And I'm not saying you're not, so please don't be offended by that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I don't know is not gonna cut it. As I told you before when we first started, it's a homicide investigation. I told you you're not free to leave, okay? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you were there for something or somebody asked you to hold on to something, I need to know, okay? And not just for myself, but for yourself. You got a kid, right?
2.
You want to see those kids grow up?
Yes.
Do you want to be able to hold them and not be behind glass when you see them? Or do you want them to come and visit you during yard time? Again, I'm not threatening you, I'm not upset with you, but I'm telling you.
Did you hear him? Hey, I know I got to keep popping into the video like I said because I don't want him to trip, man. But he said, I'm not upset with you. He's talking to him like he is dad or something.
This is the road we're going down. You're digging yourself a hole here, so if you have something, you know something, Nishan, now's the time to tell me. Okay, you tell me you were by yourself when you ran. Nobody else was in that shed. I asked you several times that question. You're adamant nobody was. Okay? So it's one of two things. Either you were there at that murder scene, or somebody gave you something to hold on to. So now's your chance to help yourself. Don't dig yourself a hole. You got one foot in this hole right now, Nishan. Okay?
Investigators spoke with Johnson for more than 5 hours on multiple occasions, and honestly, they didn't get very much.
They talked to this dude for 5 hours. That's what these wannabe gangsters do nowadays, man. They get in these rooms and they talk to these police for hours and hours, right? And then the police gonna say they didn't get much. Man, stop it. Y'all got it now. Trust me. Just because he didn't tell y'all what y'all wanted to hear, and I'm gonna tell y'all why he didn't. Because he knew if he put himself at that scene, his ass was done too.
But they got even less info from Remy Cordova.
I'm going to advise you of your rights, and then I'm going to leave the room, and you two need to talk about whether or not you want to talk about this investigation or not. Okay? You okay, ma'am?
I'm sorry, Mom. Stop.
The woman next to Cordova in this video is his mom, because remember, he's only 14 years old at the time. As a detective walks back in, you can hear Cordova apologize to his mother.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's still February 21st, 2021. According to that clock, it's now 10.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you like this. It's a messed up situation because you young, you feel me? 14. I mean, you throwing your whole life away for something, for a clique, a gang, or whatever that don't even care nothing about you. Because if they did, he wouldn't even told you to do that, man. And as soon as he said he was sorry, they already knew they had him right there. They already knew, like, yep, he just admitted to it. And if you look, his mom was like, shh. Basically like, nigga, don't say nothing.
10:05 p.m.
But even though Cordova didn't talk, investigators already knew a bit about him because he had a juvenile criminal record and was on police's radar as a gang member. Prosecutors later said that Cordova's motivation in Pamela's murder was to rise up the ranks in this gang world. Cordova's case eventually moved from juvenile court to district court because of the severity of the crime. He was charged as an adult with first-degree murder and first-degree attempted murder. In November of last year, Cordova was found guilty. He's since been sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole in 40 years. Nishan Johnson has also been convicted for his involvement in the case. In June 2023, he was sentenced to 35 years in prison.
Man, let me say this. Like, I'm condoning nothing that they did. Because first off, killing an innocent woman over nothing just don't make no sense to me. But I want to say to the older dude, like, where was his guidance at? To his little homie or little bro or whatever you call him, because you went in the room and said little bro said go and this and that. But I want to know, like, why didn't you tell him not to do that? If that was me and one of my little bros or my little homie or whatever asked if I could jump out with an AR in the middle of the street with cars everywhere, man, I would have, man, come on, man. That wouldn't even been no question if I would have even said yeah or no. That's a no-brainer. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these days, man, like, all this gang stuff, it kind of turned, like, it's all watered down, man. Whenever you get to doing stuff like that, that's how you know. I mean, do that to a gang member then, if that's what you want to do. Not to say that I condone gang violence or none of that, but don't do that because somebody accidentally tapped the back of your car, you feel me? It just don't make no sense to me, man. And then they said that he did this to rise up in the ranks, right? I guess that's what he told him. Because first they said that he didn't say nothing. And then they said that basically he said that he did it for that reason. Like, cuz, was it worth it? At 14, man, I guarantee you, you're still a virgin. You ain't get to start no feeling. You ain't get to do nothing. Not everybody get to experience the finer things in life at a young age. Do you feel me? And 14, that's way too young. Man, I'm gonna just leave it there. Hey, man, y'all stay tapped into this Off Rip TV.